Readers, you have been hard at work. You have been reading and rereading your books, paying attention to the endings, and thinking about the lessons that the books might teach. And readers, this is hard work. Sometimes you might feel stuck, or sometimes you might think, I'm not sure. I have a tip for you. As you are thinking about the lessons the characters might be learning, it's also important to think about the characters' feelings and how the characters' feelings might change. Readers, this isn't new learning for you. I want to remind you of all of the ways that readers meet characters along the way. And a few weeks ago, we really practiced this pink sticky note. We practiced noticing when the characters' feelings change. And readers, today I want to teach you in order to find the author's message or the fortune the author has left you inside a book, it can be helpful to pay attention to feelings and notice when those feelings change. So, yesterday, readers, I showed you a new anchor chart and I reminded you that readers learn lessons. And in order to do that, they should reread the ending and think about the trouble and how it got fixed. But today, I've added this new piece onto our sticky note that not only should we read the endings, but we should also think about how the characters' feelings change. And when the characters' feelings change, we can ask ourselves this question. What did the character realize or learn? What the character is realizing or learn is the author's lesson. So today, readers, I would like us to go back to our story, Harry the Dirty Dog. And just like just like how our old anchor chart reminded us that we should pay attention to when the characters' feelings have changed, I stopped here in the middle of Harry the Dirty Dog because I feel like this was the point when Harry really started to change from enjoying his adventure out on the town to really starting to feel like he missed home. Look at how his face and his body were changing here. And readers, when we were practicing this a few weeks ago, we used our voice to show that this change was happening. But today I want to teach you that this moment when the character's feeling is changing is a big place for us to think about what the character is realizing or learning. So right now I want you to watch me as I do this. I'm going to reread this part thinking, what is Harry realizing? What is Harry learning? What might the author be teaching us here? Watch me as I try. Although there were many other things to do, Harry began to wonder if his family thought that he had really run away. He felt tired and hungry too. So without stopping on the way, he ran back home. Readers, again, right here, Harry's feelings are really changing. He went from loving his time out on the town to really missing home. So readers, this makes me think, maybe the author or maybe the character is learning a lesson here. What lesson can I learn as the reader? I'm going to think, as Harry's feelings are changing, what is he learning? Well, he didn't want to be home at first, but now he's starting to run back home. That makes me think he's learning something about home itself. I'm wondering if he's thinking, maybe things at home aren't as bad as they seem. Maybe getting a bath isn't as bad as I thought. Readers, I think I got it. I think that the character here is learning that things aren't always as bad as they seem. Things aren't as bad as you think they are. I think I have found a fortune in this book. Right now, I'm going to stop and write down this fortune on my fortune slip. I'm going to, again, write the title of this story so I remember which fortune it came from. Harry the Dirty Dog. And Harry the Dirty Dog is learning things aren't as bad as they seem. Again, readers, at first Harry thought that getting a bath and being home was horrible, but now after he's ran around town, he's realizing that he wants to go back. Maybe getting a bath isn't as bad as he thinks it might be. Readers, did you see the way that today I really thought about the character's feelings? And I noticed when the character's feeling changes. Readers, you might try this out as you are finding the lesson that the book is leaving for you. You should pay attention to the end and think about how the trouble might get fixed. but you might also pay attention to the character's feelings and when they change. Either way, asking yourself this question is really important and really helpful. What did the character realize? What did the character learn? What the character realizes or learns is the author's message or the lesson. I can't wait to see you do this today. Off you go.